everybody. This is UDBHAV presenting you the perception of artificial intelligence in the automotive vehicles. I'm Gautami.
And myself, Devishore.
I'm Shravya.
My name is Anil.
Now let us come into the topic. What is artificial intelligence? The term artificial is making some sense, right? Is it something like man-made? Yes, man-made intelligence. The term artificial intelligence was first coined decades ago in the year 1956 by John McCarthy. He defined artificial intelligence as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines. In a sense, AI is a technique of making machines to work and behave like humans. Further, let us look into the contents: introduction and motivation, objectives, summary reports, existing system, limitations, problem statements, proposed system, and conclusion. Now, let us look into the applications of AI. In the recent past, AI has been able to accomplish this by creating many robots and machines, and have been used in a wide range of fields, including healthcare, marketing, business analytics, etc. However, many applications of AI have not been perceived as AI because we often tend to think that AI as artificial intelligence as robots doing our daily course. But artificial intelligence has found its way into our daily life. For instance, have you ever wondered how Google is able to give you such an accurate search results? Or how your Facebook feed gives you the content based on your interest? The answer to this is artificial intelligence. Now, let us look into how AI is changing the automotive industry. Implementation of the artificial intelligence might not be as easy to implement in everyday life. AI needs a sophisticated research and development and a technology infrastructure for the end users. Considering the physical aspect, not every industry or area is ready for the artificial intelligence. The automobile industry is one such area where users started investing a significant amount of money. Buying a car is a big deal for everyone, and customers always strive for the best experience in return for the investment. Furthermore, the AI-based automotive industry vehicle market has sized beyond $1.8 billion in the year 2020. Now let us look into how automotive industry has evolved through time. Automotive is one of the high competitive markets ever, and this competition has fortunately reflected the various advances to address the cars in particular. So far, many companies were being focused on providing the better fuel efficiency, superior safety, effective suspension, and onboard diagnosis, or other similar aspects based on the user experience. However, the conservative growth of the automobile is disrupted by the idea to leverage artificial intelligence. AI can help create a new generation of vehicles for the user for the better driving experience. Moreover, AI-based applications can even help the current vehicles to evolve with the new features and make AI a viable choice for the engineers. Apart from the automotive vehicles, AI has been developed in many such aspects, and such aspects introducing advanced driving assistance system, IoT devices, speech recognition, computer vision accessories, and natural language processing. Now, further let us look into the working of the self-driving cars.
So guys, so many of us know the Tesla cars, right? So how many of you would like to buy those cars in future? So as we already discussed, now let's get into the story how these automotive cars work. So firstly, the sensors. These plays the key role in working of this automotive vehicles. So the sensor, and the next system is the radar system. So in the radar system, we'll take an example. So there is a car traveling, and also there is a truck traveling ahead of this. To identify the truck is traveling whether a far or like ahead or behind. Then we use radars, like something like pulses of radio waves which are transmitted to this car, and that reaches the truck and then reflected back to source. This is how the radar system works. And next thing is that a set of 8 cameras are mounted in this set of in specific places of this car, so that each and every angle is covered through in the data like images or videos. And next we go to the computational neural networking, in which the data from this camera is sent through this networking. In this networking, the main part is the Hydra net. Now we will see what the Hydra net is. So the Hydra net, it is nothing but a simple type of algo which is capable of detection of objects. So while detecting the objects, these play a major role in recognizing the objects, whether they are measuring distance, speed, and a lot. And next we have that PyTorch technology, which is developed by Facebook and uses its key roles so that it can be useful in detecting the objects. And this PyTorch technology can be used also by it's a framework of machine learning which uses also deep learning. And next there are some additional features like bird's eye view and smart summon features. So bird's eye view, it is nothing but it can see throughout the surroundings of the car like a 360-degree view. And next thing is that smart summon feature. So smart summon feature is most importantly used in while parking. So if we take an example, like you have gone to theater and park your car. After your show, you have returned back to your parking lot, but you see full of crowd where you can't find your car. So this smart feature enables the car to find you instead of you finding it. So this would be very helpful at the time of crowded places. So this is the working model of how these automotive cars work. And nextly, we'll see the merits and the demerits. So the first merit is, as we already discussed, the 360-degree vision, in which throughout all the surroundings is covered, so that it helps at the time of parking. And the second one is that reducing accidents. So as per the record, currently or maybe the last year, several accidents occur due to drunken cases and also overspeeding. So through these automatic cars, we can reduce the speed and also save the lives, so that everyone can easily drive these cars. And next we have high traffic efficiency. So it warns you while traveling in some road, it would be some ahead of 300 meters or something with some specified range, so that you can navigate to another road. This is the smart feature of this technology. And next, the most important is that access to physically disabled people. So many of those people can easily access to this car, so that which does not require any human interaction, so that they can easily drive these cars. And the last one is that clean energy vehicles. So as we already discussed, it doesn't use fuel. It is pollution free and can also save the environment and would be more eco-friendly. And the demerits, we have the first one is data protection issues. So in this, many images and videos are also captured by these cameras, so that the next is further processed to some another stage. So at the stage there would be some type of ethical hacker, unethical hackers, so that the data would be misused. And the high cost of implementation. So in this high cost of implementation, there are some spares like cameras, sensors, and much more, which would cost high. And then next we have high cost of vehicles. So obviously the spares are costly, then even the production cost of these vehicles would also increase. So next we have excessive consumption of electrical energy. So even though it doesn't use the fuel, but it may use more of this electrical energy, which in future would be a very problem, so that we should choose some alternative. And next we have less count charging services. So take an example of India. If you have any Tesla car in India at present, so you can't if you are traveling in a forest or hilly region, you can't find charging regions which are very less, I think. So these are some demerits, merits, and some functions how these automatic cars work. Next we'll jump into the limitations.
1/3 of AI products need to go on changing with the monthly updates. So it keep on changing with the certain conditions like use of model drift or use case transformation. Once a automobile is manufactured, it should be keep on inspection periodically to get more to get the new version. We are people does not like the old version, right? We always want the update version. So retraining in the sense we are updating the model. And then unemployment. Due to with the existence of the AI, the human intelligence become lazy, and due to the substitution of AI in the human power, there is a rise in unemployment. These are the limitations or bounds of the self-driving cars. Next, we move to the problem statement. However, automotive vehicles have its significance. There is also a slight drawback in its battery capacity. For charging the vehicle once, we are able to travel 267 miles, which is approximately equals to 430 kilometers. But if you want to travel in high altitudes or forests, there would be no availability of charging stations, right? So it would be problematic. And another serious drawback in self-driving cars are sensor failure due to uncertain conditions. Like similar to human viewing, the self-driving vehicles have trouble in seeing in inclement weather conditions such as rain or fog. The sensors can be blocked by the ice, snow or torrential effects, and their ability to read the road signs or materials would be problematic. And then self-driving cars can prevent the accidents caused by the human error, but they could cause the errors like technical related errors, which would be technical glitches or software updates, failure software updates. So that we look into the proposed system.
Coming to the proposed system, let's get into the problem resolution technique. The capacity of the battery can be improved by introducing the tabless battery technique. That is, using tabless battery techniques. In tabless battery technique, the tab is defined as the connection between the cell and the system which produces the power. By eliminating these tabs, we can improve the efficiency and performance of the battery, so which gives long last duration of running the car. By implementing this tabless battery technique, we can travel at longer distance than a normal battery. So not only these battery problems, there are several minor problems exist in the automatic cars. So there can be some failure of sensors in the harsh weather conditions, and they can be replaced by using rigid sensors to overcome those harsh weather conditions. So coming to the conclusion, we have looked into the applications of artificial intelligence, importance of the artificial intelligence, and its advantages and disadvantages. So directly or indirectly, in our nature, we tend to depend on the artificial intelligence in many ways, which makes our life easier, simpler, and some of them make us lazy. So we have to choose the artificial intelligence which paves us into a good path. So many ways to implement artificial intelligence in the future, like Japan has implemented the autonomous vehicles in the trucking industry, and artificial intelligence spread its wings all over the sectors throughout the world. So next, coming to the references, these are the references links which the information is collected for this presentation.
Thank Shravya, Gautami, and Kishore and Naveen for coming up with this technical seminar presentation onto artificial intelligence. So I wish they take this work forward and come up with a beautiful implementation onto artificial intelligence. Once again, thank you all.